Hey guys, welcome to the video. My name's Anna, and today, as you saw from the title, I am going to be ranking all of the songs from Folklore and Evermore. This is not going to be an easy video because Folklore and Evermore are both my top 2 Taylor Swift albums. So, disclaimer, do not judge my taste. Well, you can, but just know that I think all the songs are good. Not a single one is bad. So I made a tier list thing on my computer. My computer's over here. You just can't see it because we need to save space for the tier list. But I need to like screen record so that you can actually see it. I was supposed to film a different video today, but I just realized that I did not have enough time to film it. And I was reminded of the other Taylor Swift tier list video I did, which was ranking all of her pop albums, because someone commented on it. And then I watched it and I was like, ooh, I should do one with Folklore and Evermore because it's just so fun to like watch people's rankings. But first, I'm gonna go through all of the categories I made. First, we have the one, and the one is the top tier songs. Next up, we have Love You to the Moon and to Saturn, and these are like the second best songs. They're still amazing, but not the best of the best. Third, we have Happiness. These songs are amazing. Fourth, we have Tolerate It. These are the songs that I am not a huge fan of, but still love. And the last category is A Bad Time. Not really though, because obviously none of these songs are bad. So we have the categories, but I'm also going to try to like rank them next to each other. So I'm going to try and rank them within the categories. So we're going to start with Folklore. Here we go. The one is one of my favorites. I'm going to put it into the category, of course. It's very fitting. For now, I might move it down to Love You to the Moon and to Saturn. But, by the way, if you didn't know, which you probably do, the categories are named off of different lyrics from the songs. Just in case you didn't know. Cardigan. This one's so good, but it's also like, I don't know if it's in my top favorites, but I think it might be. I'm gonna put it there just for now. I think I like the one better than Cardigan, so I'm gonna put it like below the one. The Last Great American Dynasty, when this one first came out, it was one of my favorites, but for some reason now it's just kind of like, I think I'm gonna put it in Happiness because it's like somewhere in the middle. Exile is another great one. This is gonna be hard. I'm gonna put it in Love You to the Moon and to Saturn. We'll see if that changes. Okay, My Tears Ricochet. This is one of my favorites. I don't think it's in my top favorites, but it's definitely in this one. Probably near the top of the second category. It's just like grown on me so much, and that's definitely one of my favorites. Number 6. Where is it? Oh, Mirrorball. Okay. When it first came out, this was definitely my least favorite on the album, and I didn't know why everyone loved it so much. But now it's grown on me a lot. Yeah, I think that's where it goes. 7 is one of my favorites. This was my favorite off of Folklore for a while. I think it still is. I'm pretty sure it's still my favorite. I don't know though. It always changes. August. I think it goes here because I like My Tears Ricochet better, but it's still so good. August, and then we have This Is Me Trying. This one I really like whenever I listen to it, but for some reason I just don't listen to it that often, and I think it was one of my least favorites when Folklore first came out, but now I'm kind of like liking it more. I need to listen to it again, but I think this one will go in Tolerate It. I'm not tolerating it though. I do really like this song. The category names are a little bit misrepresentative because all of these songs are good. I'm just ranking them against each other. So, okay. After This Is Me Trying, we have Illicit Affairs. I don't like this song. I don't know why. Like, I do like it, of course. It's such a good song, but I feel like it's kind of overrated, and it's definitely my least favorite on Folklore. But like, don't get me wrong, it's a good song. It just, something about it I don't like. I do love the beginning though, where it's like, I love that part. Invisible String. I love this song. This one's definitely going in my top, probably above the 1 and below 7. So good. Mad Woman. I also love this song. I don't know why, like, it's so underrated. I feel like it should have more hype. I don't know where to rank it. I don't know if it goes above or below August, because August is like just so iconic. I think it'll go there. Epiphany. This one is 1, really sad. 2, it was my favorite of the like slower songs when the album first came out, but now it's not, like, it just kind of gets boring after a while, I guess. So I'm gonna put this one in Tolerate It over This Is Me Trying because the lyrics are so good. Betty. I don't know how I feel about Betty. I feel like it's kind of a little bit overrated, like, but I think I'm gonna put it like here. Peace. I love this song. This is near the top for me. I think it might be above Cardigan, I'm not sure though. I just love the instrumentals in the background, and I just have this memory of in like August, I went to the mountains, and it was like right after Folklore came out. We had this mountain house with a really good view. Go watch the mountain house tour video and you'll see what I'm talking about. We had this really good view of the mountains, and when everyone else was inside taking showers, I had finished my shower, so I was like sitting outside on a chair looking out at the view, and I was listening to Folklore, and I was listening to Peace, and it just like was just so good. The background instrumentals with the guitar like matched the view I was looking at. Whenever I hear that song, I think of that. Next up is Hoax. I love the imagery and stuff like that and the writing. I can't decide if it goes in Happiness or Love You to the Moon to Saturn. I think it goes in Love You to the Moon. I'm just gonna put it here. Last for Folklore is The Lakes. This song is so good. I would say it goes like here. Yeah, definitely, because it's better than Mad Woman, but not as good as August. So there's my ranking for Folklore. I feel like this is accurate. Yeah, I feel like this is accurate. Okay, next up, Evermore. Which, okay, I don't know if I like Evermore or Folklore better. I still can't decide. Folklore is just Folklore, and Evermore is Evermore. So first is Willow. Willow was one of my favorites when the album first came out. It just has such a good, like... Okay, this is hard now to rank them against each other because I, like... The question is, which one is better, August or Willow? I think Willow. We'll go with that. Champagne Problems. This one is my second favorite from Evermore. Oh my gosh. Is it better than all of my favorites from Folklore? I think it is. Is it better than 7? Am I really going there? I think it might be. I don't know. They're just both so good. And they're so different. It's hard to like rate them or put them against each other because 7 is just like so good, but so is Champagne Problems. So I'm just gonna put Champagne Problems above 7 for now. Gold Rush. I feel like it's moved down a little bit. It is better than... Okay. It's definitely, I definitely like it better than Willow. I think it's better than My Tears Ricochet. 'Tis the Damn Season. It's definitely my biggest grower. I love the like guitar instrumentals at the beginning. I feel like I like the instrumentals better than the lyrics. So we're just gonna go with Happiness. We're just gonna put it like that. Tolerate It. I think Exile is gonna go down to here. It's so good. It's just, there has to be an equal balance between the favorites and the middle favorites. I can't just put everything into my favorite. Now I'm like rethinking my placement of Mad Woman. I'm trying to decide if Tolerate It is better than Mad Woman or if Mad Woman is better than Tolerate It. I think Tolerate It's better, definitely. Okay, that's resolved. Now we go to No Body, No Crime. This one is so good, like, amazing. I wouldn't say it's in my, like, top favorites. Is it? I'd say it goes near the top of Love You to the Moon and to Saturn. Happiness. This one was one of my favorites when Evermore first came out for some reason. Mainly because it reminds me of 7 and it's track 7. And I'm pretty sure it has something to do with 7. And 7 was my favorite off of Folklore. So I was like, this is amazing. I think I like Exile better than Happiness. Dorothea. I don't know why, but this song started near the top of my list and it like fell all the way to the bottom. It's like a good song. It did not age well for me. I don't know why, but it's still so good. Like, don't think I don't like it, because I do. Like, it's funny how I'm ranking all these songs, but honestly, like, all of these songs would go like at the top of my all-time favorite rankings for like both Taylor Swift's discography and the entire world's discography. Like, these would be at the top of my list, but unfortunately some of them have to go to the bottom of the favorites list, if that makes sense. I think I like Dorothea better than Epiphany and This Is Me Trying though. I think I'm gonna move This Is Me Trying down to here. Next up is Coney Island. This song isn't really growing on me very much. I kind of thought it would. I think I do like Coney Island better than This Is Me Trying and Illicit Affairs, because I really like the part where they're both singing together. Next up is Ivy. This one was near the bottom of my list at the beginning, but it's moved up a lot. It's just so good, like... Oh my gosh, the bridge of this song is so good. Just the bridge alone makes me want to put it like right here. Does it go above No Body, No Crime? I can't decide. This song's grown on me a lot because it was literally like near the bottom of my list. It was one of the ones where before the album came out, I was like, this one's gonna be my favorite. I just know it by the name. And then I was a little bit disappointed by it, but then the more I listened, I was like, this is so good. I'm gonna put it above No Body, No Crime, which is kind of crazy because I never thought that would happen. Next up is Cowboy Like Me. This is the most unpopular opinion in the entire history of unpopular opinions. If I was a regular person, this is where Cowboy Like Me would go. You see that? But no, this is where I'm gonna put it. I don't know why this song is so underrated by most people. Like, literally 95% of the rankings I've seen has put it in their bottom 3. And I'm just like, how? Because when I first listened to this song, before I even like looked at any other opinions, I was like, this song is so good, and I'm sure everyone agrees. Like, I just know that this is gonna be in everyone's top 5 because it's so good. And then I looked and I was like, what? How is this possible? How is it being ranked so low by everyone? It's such a good song. Like, I honestly, Cowboy Like Me is my favorite Taylor Swift song ever written. That's all I have to say. Next up is Long Story Short. This is the one that I was like claiming before the album came out as what was gonna be my favorite song, but it's actually one of my least favorites. Do I like it better than Dorothea? The shoe fits walking in. I think I like Dorothea better because, yeah, Dorothea is still really good. Next up is Marjorie. I don't really like the tune or something, but the lyrics are so good. Like, it is one of the better lyric songs. But I also just don't listen to it that much, so I'm gonna have to put it to... I think it goes above Long Story Short because, like, the lyrics are so good. Closure has grown on me a lot. It goes there, but let me, like, listen to it real quick. Yeah. And last but not least is Evermore. Evermore is one of my favorites. It's so good. I love the transition from when Taylor Swift starts to Bon Iver, they're singing together, and then Bon Iver stops singing, and then it's just Taylor Swift. It sounds amazing. It's like so good. So Evermore is definitely one of my favorites, but I'm trying to decide if it goes above my Folklore favorites or below my Folklore favorites. I feel like it's gonna go like here. There is my final list. I still don't feel like this is totally right, but we're just gonna go with it. Obviously, I have more favorites from Folklore, but my top favorites from Evermore are higher on the list than my top favorites from Folklore. So like, I still feel like it's a tie between the two albums. Hope you liked this video. Go watch my other ranking video. This was from almost a year ago of ranking Taylor Swift's pop albums. I feel like some of my opinions on that video have changed, definitely, but go watch it anyways. They're so fun to watch. I love watching these types of videos. Be sure to subscribe, like this video, turn the post notifications on, all that stuff, and stay tuned for my next videos coming up in January. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys later. Bye guys.